Alright, I'll play first. Excellent start. We will keep this. Probably put the root wall on the bottom, as I got no plans for using that one. Basically, I just need to draw one more land, and then I vine wall for another land, and then hopefully Shauna plus terminates is enough. I got the combo bite down plus Shauna, so maybe if I can pull that combo off, we win the game. Root wall is the factor that does nothing here. White source. White black. Okay. Ooh. I think I want to save Shauna for like a 7-mana combo, draw 2, I think. I want to leave Luminescent Scatter too. No real reason to leave Luminescent Scatter when I got 3 other Terminates in my hand, but I guess Bite Down's not really a Terminate. Draw 2 would be nice. I need a second green source. That's not Crystal Grotto. Okay. I know a lot of people might be thinking, why am I not playing the Shaman this whole time? It's just because my opponent has not played a Terminate yet. They almost certainly have one. And Shauna actually doesn't get worse as the game goes on, because if I get to 7 mana or 7 or 8 mana, I can play Shauna, bite down, and then and then use the trigger to draw some cards, right? So nothing is going on. There's no pressure on me. There's no reason for me to pull the trigger on that when it's not to my advantage. Sprouting Goblins is a good bait spell, because it'll start providing me an advantage if they don't kill it. So this will draw out removal spells. Yeah, I'm Risu. I'm aware of how the card works. Oh, I might need to get a green-red land instead of the green-white one. I was thinking Raph wants quad-white, but... Okay. Do I need anything other than quad-white? Tachovia, I guess, wants another green. It's unfortunate that I can't artillery blast that currently. Hmm. Don't like that. I do like that. It's weird that they tapped this for mana. Gotta have Essence Scatter in their hand, I guess. I don't know why they wouldn't draw a card, unless it's leave out of Essence Scatter, I guess. I don't really want to play this unless I can... I don't really want to play this unless I can get a land out of it immediately. Might have been okay to use this as an excuse to get an Essence Scatter out of their hand. Okay. This might be our time to move in. Our opponent blinked. Kill the 1/3, but that's what letting them have Essence Scatter open. And now we can do the plan that we did from that we wanted to do from our opening hand here. This is our plan from the very start. Our opponents left open Essence Scatter the whole game, so... Now we can get this party started. Let's throw out probably our worst card here. Impulse. That is not Essence Scatter. Okay. It's so nice that that all the new land animation things. Oh, I needed. No, it doesn't work. It's so nice that the new land animation things give haste. Seems fine. It's not that big of a downgrade to have 3/2/2s here. That's why I didn't play the Root Walla, by the way. There's a couple rats I could have had. That was one of them. Or two. Okay. Don't really need the 2 life. Not using the line binding. First of all, it's game 1. I'd rather they not know I have it. Second of all, it's not necessary. I'm under no pressure to throw out my card like that. If I don't have to show them these codex and leyline binding, they're not going to bring in disenchants, which will make it better for us in the future games. Certainly concerned with you know getting decked out. I do have the 2 and a black enchantment, the Braid's 5 for return to raise dead one of my creatures. I also have the 7 mana 5/6 flyer, so I still have 2 more win conditions. But it's good that we saw the choking miasma and the phasing of Zalfir, which is kind of a combo actually. Enemy didn't seem to have a lot of win conditions. They seem pretty vulnerable to Coral Colony. They'll have to use a good removal spell on it. Although the Coral Colony doesn't block any of their creatures, so maybe I should take it out. Enemy has Wrath, which does make me want to put in Cut Down as Artillery Blast, but only kill it after they've drawn a card. The gate seems okay as well. Yeah, joint exploration is on my I would not ever play that card list. Don't know, not sure why you suggested it, but it's not. I have like at least 10 other cards I'd rather play other than cantrip, do nothing. The artillery blast rotted in my hand. They have that 5/5 flyer. The 5/5 flyer is difficult to deal with. Got artillery blast. Got tribute to Urborg. I got 2 counter spells. My bite down seems kind of medium. So does the geyser. Bite down seems it's not going to work very often because they have all these instant speed removal spells. But maybe we can play around that. I'm not sure. Okay. Hopefully I'm on the draw here. I am. They have a bunch of tributes, but it doesn't matter to me. Okay. Hopefully we draw another land. We were on the draw. We are running Floriferous Vine Wall and 17 lands, so 16 out of 31. Yeah, I don't mind if we do that. Okay. It's not bad that we have tap land there. The white source too, which is nice. Discarding Artillery Blast is probably wrong. Probably should have discarded this instead. I made a mistake for sure. I should have cut the Artillery Blast. Because now I can't kill the 4/4 flyer. Or the 5/5 flyer at the Sphinx. That was a mistake. Maybe they just don't have it. Not a great draw there. Another not great draw. Another not great draw. Level 2nd blue source is a welcome sight. That's pretty good. What am I animating? I guess I should have animated the forest. But I should have tapped this for green and then animated the forest. But now that we're here, I guess I animate this plains. Could have maybe played the coral colony there in retrospect. What are the odds they have an artillery blast in their hand? I'm gonna bet the odds are low. Am I willing to bet the game on it? Am I willing to bet the game they don't have an artillery blast? I think I am. This cut down was such a bad sideboard card, I guess. I see. Do you see what I mean about cut down? How I normally do not play it main deck. You see how worthless it is? Might have been wise to wait, so they could -2/-2 this thing. Hope they don't have a wrath. The Zalfir wouldn't be that bad for us, but if they have the black or the black wrath, -1/-1 for every land type, that would be really bad for me here. Probably didn't mean to tap my black source. That's okay. I'm not gonna want to pump this Hanger Connoisseur anyways. What did I take out for the cut down? Bite down, I guess. Bite down wouldn't be that bad. Wouldn't be that good here either. So yeah, if I left open the red mana from this, then I would be able to force them to kick it. But I don't know how relevant that is. Oh, Tolarian Geyser? Tolarian Geyser's whatever. They have a shore up. Makes my cut down look even better. Drawing a lot of lands this game. Boy, this was such a bad idea. I hate this card. Can't even artillery blast it now, so I guess I'm dead to it. I boarded out all my ways to kill it. I, I don't even... I don't even know how many lands we had left in our deck. That was an embarrassing display. Couldn't draw or negate. Lost to their, I lost to their mine route they did on us earlier. That was pretty embarrassing. The cut down had been any other card, I would have won. If I'm playing bite down, I want to be able to kill a larger creature. That doesn't mean it doesn't need to play Elos. Elos dies, so they're -2/-2 though. Direct shot's no good at trying to kill the Sphinx after they have shore up and after they factor fiction is a bad idea. The colony didn't do anything, but I don't think it's its fault. They do have the 3/3. They have the Micromancer that I can block with it, so that's not bad. Double qualifier weekend is exactly as it sounds. It's a double qualifier weekend. Oops. Maybe I don't want this codex. I don't know. The bite down seems suspicious if I don't bring in a Death Toucher, but I mean, a mulligan that hand so fast was pretty frustrating. I didn't see Essence Scatter, so maybe they can't kill this. I saw their removal was Tributary Borgs ×2. I didn't see any Artillery Blasts. Maybe they're just dead. Okay, they're just dead. Walking the Shauna land. Feels good, man. Yeah, Shauna is quite a magic card. Oh, it doesn't draw one. It draws for every life. Yeah. No, it's a very fair and balanced card. Cut this down. Yeah, it's a 3/3. Good work. Can't handle all these cards. Tosses the holy book into the bin. That is correct. I'd have lethal if I hadn't missed a land drop. It's 3 haste. Surprisingly, impulse twice and they're still mana screwed. GG opponent, crush me game 2. But sometimes that's what happens with Shauna. I didn't see them have any ways to kill this. So they had like the 4 mana 2 black card where they were black mana screwed, so. Alright, this is round 2. Got an interesting start here. I'm relying on this Crystal Grotto to get a green source. Never mind, I don't need that. What am I looking for? I guess I'm looking for a land. Do I want a tap land? Because I can get a tap land with this. I can also get an untap land with this, so. This is technically a white source, which I do need. And that allows me, I can get a Sprouting Goblin, I can go get basic Swamp. So I guess this is fine. Like, I could get a dual land, but I don't need a dual land, right? So. Enemy seems to be mana screwed. Let's get them prepared for the Gobbo. Gobbo related beatdown. Talk about a card that I really don't like. I don't like that card at all. Now the question is, do I attack? I think I do. They'd likely have Artillery Blast. Is 2 damage worth it? Because I can, on turn, after I play Elflame Worm, I can sack this, I can draw a card. So, is 2 damage worth attacking with here? I kind of feel like it isn't. But they're probably not gonna, they're probably gonna draw a land. Okay. Yeah. Okay. See, like, attacking means they don't have to discard a hand size either, right? So my attack may have been wrong. Probably was. This card is pretty bad. So, but people play Artillery Blast. I'm playing Artillery Blast, but good luck. Enemies should probably choose Bite Down. If I was them, I would choose Bite Down. Essence Scatter? I don't like that one. Okay. This can be a white-green deck. Didn't really see anything out of them other than Runic Shot and the Anointed Peacekeeper. But the Coral Colony seems good because it can block the 3/3. Artillery Blast had no available targets that game. And if enemy has Elfheim Worm, Artillery Blast looks very questionable. They had Treebeard, which is also another card I cannot Artillery Blast. White green has fewer ways for Bite Down to not work for me. And Elos makes it our Shauna better, and since they're white green, they don't have that many removal spells for this. So maybe we just bring in these two for these two. Stall for time could have been okay to combo with Artillery Blast, but Soaring Drake would be reasonable if I thought they had Wingmantle Chaplain. But I didn't see it, so. Could also have Battle Rage's Blessing. If I saw Tail Swipe, I would definitely want Battle Rage's Blessing. I didn't see a Tail Swipe, though. Probably don't need Coral Colony. They do. It did seem to block their creatures, but if I don't have to worry about my opponent killing all my cards, then I don't need the 1/4 as a win condition. It might be better suited as something like an Academy Wall. Though Academy Wall is not an amazing card. Maybe it's better as a Tidepool Turtle. Better than Coral Colony here, probably. Are they gonna play a 3-drop I care about? They showed me Anointed Peacekeeper. I don't even know if I care about that. Much more likely to care about a 5-drop than I am a 3-drop. Couldn't even Essence Scatter that. If this was Coral Colony, I wouldn't even play it here, so. Rada with Bite Down is nice. It's not really worth killing, but I want to tap out for my turtle, so... Now that's interesting. That is really interesting. I like that. Do we want to land? Don't think so. This is a lot of... This is 12 damage. This is a lot of damage. Holy crap. This is a beatdown. Holy moly, this is a beatdown. Burninator, don't ask, thanks. Do I want to play turtle or deal 5 to my opponent? Let's deal 5. Let them know I mean business. Well, good. I didn't want to do that anyways. Enemy is they could have blocked my 5-3 instead of my 2-2. It's kind of weird they blocked my 2-2, honestly. They took 3 more damage for it. They could have taken 5 more damage if they'd blocked the 5-3 and I pumped the root walla. So maybe that was their concern. What is this? Target creature defending player controls a power less than. So I can't target the 3-2 unless I pay mana. So if I pump this, make this not able to block, attack out, what happens? Put 3/2 here and 4/4 here and take this to go to 1. What difference between 1 and 3? So if I can pump this, tribute this, bite down this, attack for 9. Okay. I find this card to be really quite mopey. I've never seen this card do anything. The fact that all the best creatures in the format are mostly legends doesn't help either. All right, this is round 3. We're on the play. Okay, reasonable. We don't have a mountain in our deck, but hopefully that won't hurt us. Probably gonna have to scout for an island. Okay, never mind. Interesting how we're gonna have domain on turn 3. We may not even cast anything and just leave open this. Did we play the wrong land? Maybe we did. High drops are the ones that really matter, so. Guess I should have played this, actually. I've never seen that thing kicked before. The thing is, they're going to be able to pay for my Protect the Negotiators with the extra land. I might as well get out of the way now. I'll so I don't have to leave open mana. I can just pump the Root Walla. Oh, that was a good draw. I don't really want to Leyline Binding the 4/4. I'd rather Artillery Blast it. Can't play Shauna. Man, it's a little bit awkward here. It might have been better to play Root Wall at first, tap these two, and leave the 1-1 open so they can't attack with the Deathloom Gardener. That could have been better. I thought there was a chance I would draw planes and playing Shauna would be a better line, right? I took 1 damage for the opportunity to draw exactly planes, but I only have 1 planes in the deck, so or add a card away, so I had 2 outs to make it a better. It didn't even attack with it, so it doesn't even matter. Okay. Can't draw a card with it as an out untap land. That's pretty funny though. Wonder why they tapped the Death. Oh, they needed to tap Deathloom Gardener because it's blue, red. All right, okay. Need this for red mana. Ooh, it's an untapped land. Enemy is not happy. That was quite something. The problem is that now they're going to be able to board and disenchant for these two, so they're going to be a lot less effective. That was a shellacking, you might say that. Battle Rage's Blessing is going to be pretty good against Tail Swipe. But what are the odds they're going to actually cast an IT mana open? Pretty unlikely. Coral Colony seems pretty bad if they have O4s, but it makes me want to bring in Academy Wall instead. But maybe the 2/5 is better because they have 4/4s. They also have that 5/4 in the Jal. Bite Down is certainly not great unless I have that Death Toucher. So what if I bring in these 3? I don't like Geyser that much here either. I don't like Geyser that much on the draw. I didn't see any token makers. Game's gonna go pretty long, so then someone's not gonna do much. They did show me Deathloom Gardener and a Root Walla. I want either Academy Wall. I don't know if I really want Academy Wall. I have Mana Sinks in my deck. I don't like this Solarian Geyser. But we'll try it. Probably needed to bring in Battle Rage Blessing because I saw Tail Swipe. I don't know if they're ever going to Tail Swipe when I have mana open though. I'm not gonna play Molten Monstrosity over the Worm. It's not even close. Molten Monstrosity is just not a good card. It's not even on the top 20 cards I would think about boarding in. That's a beatdown. Would like a white source. That's not horrible. I mean, it is kind of bad. I wish it was a 4-mana 2/5. Enemies seem to have boarded into a weird choice, weird deck. Like red white beatdown, as they couldn't beat me normally. It's reasonable. Maybe I should have bottomed this. It seems like it'd be worse than a land. Oh no, they brought a vigilance creature to the artillery blast party. See if I draw a tap land here. Maybe I should have put this on the bottom, maybe. Oh no. That's not great. Hey, Mr. Mad Harbor, thanks for a sub. Appreciate it. I actually took out a plains for a grotto. Lightning strike my face. Holy crap, dude. Yeah, I guess we lose. Hmm. Well, I guess I want Coral Colony now. Coral Colony. Maybe Tide Pool Turtle. Some turtle action. Do I want 3 mana 3/3s? Smash to just seems like it could be okay here. Could maybe take out the Braid's Fireful Return. Reasonable hand. I'm gonna be tapping out, I think, on turn 4, so it's not gonna do anything for me, I don't think. Don't necessarily want to play Crystal Grotto, because that means I can't play this turn 3. I took out an island for this. So it looks like it's gonna pay off here, so I can play Shauna turn 3. Unfortunate. I want to play Vine Wall first and resign myself to taking 1 damage. I just want to play Grotto, filter for white, run this, and Vine Wall next turn. There's no reason to waste an entire turn on the Vine Wall to take it. The Vine Wall is not worth taking a damage for, and I want to keep that anyways. Type Rule Turtle seems to be an all-star. I boarded in every single matchup. The fellow does not mess around. Okay. Why did I tap my blue and not my outer car waste? That was so bad. Now I have to take a damage to scry. I guess we're not scrying. Question is, I'll keep scrying. I don't think I am. I put a bunch of lands on the bottom. Put 3 lands on the bottom, right? Not too many lands in my deck. Question is, do I want to make them discard a card? Clearly had 2 spells in their hands. They put 2 cards on top. So I need to play another blocker this turn. So I probably do not want to kick this. Plus I might, if I brick, I can scry 1 at least. Shuffling these lands back into my deck does not make me happy. I need to get a second red source. In case I draw Tatovia. Probably killed him something. Oh, the anti-turtle technology. Take 5, go to 7. Or take 3, go to 10. Or 9. I'm probably gonna need to draw one more card. It's gonna save me at least 2 life. Can draw tribute. Not worth it. I can draw Wrath. I can draw Tribute. I can draw Coral Colony. Artillery Blast. Tatovia. Can I leave open green, green, blue? Not really. Leave open these two. In a plains. Or in a forest. Okay. Hope he had too much scrying. It's not relevant here. Me drawing me drawing 11 lands is what's relevant here. If I have one more spell, they don't have a chance this game. My opponent's drawn 5 lands to my 11. Oh, I should have scryed 1 first. I wouldn't have done anything. Unfortunate. Our opponent's deck was pretty bad. That we lost that was pretty bad. We just needed to draw one more spell. Alright. Enemy mulligan on the play. Looking pretty good for us here. Edakar Waste proving better than an island again. We can play turn 3 Shana if we wanted. Do we want to play a turn 3 Shauna? I guess we do. Do we want to play turn 2 Rootwalla? Sure. I normally don't play that card in sealed, so I just generally just don't play around it. Rootwalla is basically the only card it kills, so. Gonna be sad if they Lesson Scatter this. If they don't, though. Looking good. I guess we can trade these two off. Trading my 3 drop for a 4 drop is nice. Wait, what? Okay. Alright. I accept your terms. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Maybe we'll get a white source here. Crystal Grotto with something. I guess Shauna's a 9. I did get a Crystal Grotto. I guess this is fine. Leave up an Essence Scatter next turn. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Yeah, I don't. The enemy could have blocked my 3/3 with their 3/3, and then I don't draw 3 cards. So I'm not sure the Royal I'm not sure this 1/1 was worth letting me draw 3 cards. Dragon Whelp's no problem as long as we have this in play. So who knows how long that's going to be true. I'm going to play this. So we have green, green, blue. Play this. So we need a black. Let's go just find Swamp. I know I can find a dual land. I just want an untapped black source. Not a huge fan of that one. It is like oversized, I guess. It is a 2-mana 2/3. Wait, what? Oh, I don't have black in play. I don't have black or white in play. Right, okay. Cost 3. I got it cost 2. Okay, well. Took more damage than I thought here. That's alright. If I played the swamp, I could have played it for 2. I had probably mistapped that turn. We're not beating down, we're just blocking. If they kill it, we draw cards, so. They want to bite down. Not going to end well for them. The Mighty Codex. I'd rather draw a card than play a 5/4. You know my head's in the right spot. They see me riding. Riding my life total down to 11. What is my solution? Oh, there we go. What to say? What am I supposed to do against that again? The solution presented itself rather well. Oh, there was another way to do it. Okay. There's really no reason for me to do this. I'm doing it because I can. Because I want to send a message. I just drew 3 free cards that game. That's how I won. I won with... They just didn't block my Shauna. They have 4/4 reaches. So I guess we still want these. I don't think there's a reason to change anything yet. Well, I mean, obviously our opponent's thinking, hey, if they have like a +2/+2 or something, then, you know, it's even worse for them. But if their plan was to deal 5 to it next turn with Fire NATO, then any trick I had would first of all let me draw fewer cards, right? So if I had like the +1/+1 counter and lifelink card, then I would have drawn fewer cards, right? But I would have had tapped mana. And then they can Fire NATO it next turn. Like, so basically they're not really playing around anything by not blocking. I'm not sure that's actually better than Coral Colony here. I guess it is if they're gonna lightning strike it. Wonder if it was better to play Vine Wall there. Holy moly. Guess not. Maybe it was better to leave open green. Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter what I leave open. Got our domain here. This is kind of a combo. Let's lead with the worm, which is our worst threat here. This draws a card, so we don't really want to waste it on that one. So maybe we Crystal Grotto looking for an untapped land and then keep it there so we can go Wrath and then kick this. Oh no, we can't do that, but that's double white. That's too bad. So I guess we'll just have to do this and then scout the wilderness just to draw a card. Then play Grotto afterwards. Maybe they want to artillery blast the Wrath, maybe? Maybe. Looking for something to use their mana this Crystal Grotto. Solarian, Espionage, or Codex. This isn't horrible. But we don't really need it. So I'm just gonna put it on the bottom. I'd rather just have a draw two. Got like 5 draw twos in the deck, right? I got Braid's Fifer with turn, and I've got 2 Espionages, and I've got the Codex. See, like drawing a ley line wouldn't help me at all, so I guess I should have held on to the land in case I draw Tatovia. That was a bad play. I realized as I played the land that it was bad. Their Rurlook Mons is green, green, red, so they're not playing that. Maybe they have Fire NATO. Yep. I'm glad we put that ley line on the bottom. We definitely don't need it. It's too bad our raft got blown up. Okay. Well, hold on to this land. We got time. We got time. Enemy's not going anywhere. They'd have to play a creature that I can't kill with artillery blast. There aren't that many. That doesn't do a whole lot. Okay. Not a fan of what I'm seeing so far. That's aggressive. Will I draw a card I can play? I did. We did it. That is quite a card to draw, and I got one closer because I properly Crystal Grotted that Leyline Biting to the bottom. Oh. Ha ha ha. We can wait on this. Use it combo with Bite Down to draw 3 cards. Okay. Can't artillery blast that. Hmm. I don't really need this. I don't need this. I guess I keep it, but I don't actually need it. Oh, they didn't pump the Nile. Holy moly. I was concerned about this fellow, because I couldn't artillery blast it if it was a freaking 7-11 or whatever. A frosty boy. Okay. Sure. The Codex. Just one more page in the book. The good book. We're taking a lot of damage. Maybe we draw tribute to kill that 4/4. Goodness gracious. I guess we can just... Whoa, that would have been huge. Their other card must be amazing. Let's get rid of that one too. I think the Branch Rider was actually better than the Sojourner. This is a 5/3 haste. That would have killed me. I would go to 1 here. Where's my Tatovia? That's not a tat. Where's Tatty? Where are you? I need your 3/3 lands. Guess we'll take a 7/7. It is on the good program, John. There you are. Oh, I forgot I had that card in my deck. And then we swing for lethal with counterspell backup. Get out of here. We do not serve your kind. Boom! 10 damage. Upstairs. Alright, yeah, this deck should have 5-0'd. I feel really... gosh, our draw was so bad against that red-white player. It's actually crazy. Alright. Final round for the 4-1. Just need a red or a white or a grotto. The Adakar Oasis actually overperformed for me, which I didn't expect it to. I think turn 1 grotto is a sign of weakness, right? That means you cut the 2-lander. A 1 or a 2-lander. Gosh, we don't have any untapped red in our deck, so Crystal Grotto wouldn't even help. We do need to draw a land. Let's hope we can do that. I prefer it to be white or red or grotto, but if it isn't, it's no big deal. Alright. Pretty good here. Obviously, it picks the Illusionist is also a sign of weakness. Crystal Grotto would be a pretty great draw. I don't know what to think about the Illusionist. There's a lot of ways to make it worth your time. Okay. If you're trying to splash a color with it, a basic land is probably a better choice. Well, maybe, should I have just blasted that? I don't think they have a grotto. I don't even know Like blasting it even matters. Unfortunately, I can't play Codex and draw a card the same turn. That's they don't want to wait a turn? They must have the bicolor card in their hand. The 5 mana 6/6. It doesn't quite work. Like it does sort of work. But because it gives me a 1/1 that I'll eventually be able to use as a something, but yeah, we have what, 3 red dual lands and 2 Grottos. We have 5 red in our deck. Yeah, that's good. We have 5 red in our deck, and not to mention the Vine Wall, so like basically 6. Scout the Wilderness can't find a mountain. We don't have a mountain in our deck. Get out of here. Protective Negotiators has been pretty awesome. Mostly because I have Wrath to utilize the Soldier token to start drawing cards. Unfortunately, I'm missing red, so I can't Codex for 0. Unlucky. Even if they had that 5 mana 6/6, they can't even cast it with 2 Illusionists in play. That's gotta be sad times for them. That's really sad times. That has to be like the worst mana situation because they can't cast it. They could have hit me for 1 to use a Grotto, right? Think so. Amusing nonetheless. Our hand is also awkward, but yeah, but if they turn an Illusionist into a forest, and then you can use the island and a Grotto make red mana, and then you can tap the Colorless, right, for the Colorless. I think they could have attacked us for 1 last turn. They drew a card off their thingy. I'm gonna draw a card off my thingy. We need some lands. Whatever. That is a whatever card to me. I made a 10-10, no big deal. Where are my lands? Do I play Elfheim Worm or do I play use Yoda's Codex looking for a land? I guess even if I brick, I can play this. Good freaking lord. I could tribute to try to draw a land. Probably not worth it. Playing this when I don't get a creature out of it's kind of nonsense, but my hand is so stacked. My deck has 13 lands in it. I have 10 spells, 13 lands. I guess I can braids it back next turn if I care. Are you kidding me? Not drawing a land here is so bad. You've got to be joking me. Okay. Should I have played Waste to leave open Essence Scatter instead? Maybe. I didn't think about that. I probably should have. If they have Griffin Protector in play, they're incentivized to play their creature pre-combat. I probably should have played Artico Waste. I don't really, it doesn't really, like, I don't need to scry one anymore. My cards don't matter. I have access to my whole deck at this point. Why are you sorry? It would be really amusing if I didn't hit land. Sure. Would have liked to have Essence scattered that. This doesn't look good for us. Maybe they attribute? Maybe they drew tribute? I don't really have a way to play around it. My guy becomes a 0/1, so that is an acceptable bargain. Probably should have left open Crystal Grotto in retrospect, but that's okay. Yeah, we messed this one up. We should have left open Essence Scatter. Should have left open Attic Airways. Oh, I needed to use my tap. I should have animated this in a Vigilance attack and then done this. I had lethal. I guess I still have lethal, but I definitely played this wrong. I could have had super lethal. I have a lot of flyers. Don't know how good Smash Adjust is. I don't know how often they're going to be playing this thing as the 1/1s. Um, Soaring Drake could be okay, but it doesn't match up well against their Griffin Protector or the Defiler Dreams, or even the fairies that they pay 5 mana, so this is no good. Coral Colony seems lackluster. They don't have any targets. I was maybe too paranoid in having win conditions in my deck. I don't think I was, but apparently I was. Because it hasn't been necessary at any point. I wonder if it's just because our opponent's decks are like not optimally made. It's kind of weird though. Because I played against Coral Colony before. I've been like when my opponents play Coral Colony against me, and it's really freaking good. So it was really surprising that like this has done nothing for me. Cut down is good against almost everything I saw except the. I guess I'll bring in cut down as much as I hate it. We can be reminded once again why we never bring this card in. It's specifically good against that Griffin Protector. It is as it's a 4-drop. Specifically that card. I don't know about that one. I have one. I'm playing a 5-color deck, and I have Thrain Portal, and I do not. I'm not playing it. I think the card is unplayable. Like no one needs it that bad. It's good against cut down's good against that card too. I'll admit that. So is Artillery Blast. Maybe I'll play the wrong Lantern one now that I think about it. It may not matter. It definitely matters. Oh, it doesn't actually matter because I'm just gonna blast this next turn anyways. Oh, they didn't even attack. Now I guess it mattered that I didn't do it, because now I can't kick this. Or play it for that matter. I could have played it if I played Crystal Grotto, then I couldn't kick it. Yeah, I played the wrong Lantern one. Oh, I guess I wouldn't have had white mana if I didn't do it. I wouldn't have been able to kick it anyways. I guess it's fine. Attack first. They can just block, right? I'd rather not interact with that anyway. I'm not. There's 0% chance I'm pumping. So even if they block, I'm just don't want anything to do with it. I don't have a red source right now. I don't think that matters. I think I just want an untapped land. That's weird. Oh, it strips away the disability with big. That's quite a combo. They do have the 5 mana 6. Oh, they have Shauna. Okay. It strips away the disability. What? It's just. That's pretty funny. So if I Vine Wall into a red source, it could be good. No, it's not even good if I find do it into a Vine. Okay, that's. Yeah, it's not even good if I do that. So do this. I want my negotiator to be bigger too. I maybe should have ley lined on my turn. I could have. Maybe I should just played it. I should have played it Atakar Waste instead of a Molten Tributary. That allows me to both ley line biting and artillery blast on that Shauna. This can go so poorly because I didn't tap my mana properly. Because I play Tributary instead of Atakar Waste. They have like a shore up here. I'm just so toast. Okay. I must admit, this Knight of Dawn's Light is not very intimidating considering our opponent has 0 planes in play. Yeah, but the Protective Negotiation has been pretty awesome. Just a Mystic Snake, basically. Wouldn't it better just kill it? I don't see how. Why don't I want to kill something else? Yeah, but there's no guarantee this can counter anything that it's only a mana leak. What are the odds I'm gonna draw something that I can mana leak but I can't tribute? It's like basically only Codex, right? You're right, specifically code. I guess Codex and Espionage are two cards I like to go. You might be right on that. As those are two cards that would kill us. But if they play something like a Sprouting Goblin, I'd rather have a Tribute than a Mana Leak. Okay, that would be something I'd like to counter. You might be right on that. Yeah, you might be right. Would have much rather countered that. If you give me the option of Mana Leak versus Terminate, and you're saying like which one should I use, I would like most of the time I would say I want to use the Mana Leak first. But maybe in this format that's not true. This is Mana Leak. Like I could have just terminated this Defiler of Dreams instead of Mana Leaking it, and then they top deck this, which I would much rather would have Mana Leaked. I also didn't expect like you have to also understand that this requires me to leave open 2 to 3 mana, and whereas Tribute to Urborg, I don't have to leave open any mana, right? And so my plan with Sprouting Goblin in play was to tap out for the rest of the game, but I just ended up just drawing a pile of lands. Which I think was a bit unexpected. I sort of thought I would draw some spells, but clearly that doesn't have to be the case. Sprouting Goblin is completely insane, though. You have to agree to that, right? Yeah, like Sprouting Goblin is just a codex that also draws a card and costs 3 mana instead of 5. It doesn't require you to play 5 colors. It's a pretty bananas card. Oh, great. Finally. It is here. My old friends. Here we come. Da 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 da. Wow, we don't have that many lands left in our deck. Yeah, now we can draw a Wrath and just run them over, right? Ah ha ha! We boarded in Cut Down over Coral Colonies because we saw Griffin Protector. Here we are. We meet at last. It was a fated encounter. Old lands. I don't think we're gonna have a problem holding lands, my friends. Do you think we're gonna have a problem holding lands? I don't think we are. I guess we will technically leave Evanescent Scatter instead of cutting down the silly protector. Espionage? Oh. Oh, I guess I'll Essence Scatter that. How do I draw all the lands on my deck? It's easy. Just put Darkest Mage into your screen name, and then you'll just get flooded every game. Yeah, I know how to mana tap. You saying that you don't know how to mana tap? Hey, how you doing? It's been a while. I need to animate my non-white sources because of Wrath. Our deck could have really used a Vineshaper Prodigy. So we knew that the bottom 3 cards, or the bottom 2 cards of our deck weren't, like, awesome. This is what I was talking about where I said I was really afraid of not having enough win conditions. You see how, like, I have 9 cards out in my deck, and if my opponent had killed my Tatovia or countered it or whatever, like, I would be in such a bad spot. Booyah. 4-1 with this. This deck was good. One of the best steel decks we've opened. That we did in 5-0, I think, was just really, really unlucky. That we lost 0-2 to that red-white deck. That was pretty embarrassing. Our opponent just, like, played a 2-2 and a pair of 1-1s and killed us. We just got, like, especially that game 3. That game 3 where we just had 11 lands to our opponent's 5. That was so sickening. So, what did we learn from this? We learned that 2 Crystal Grottos felt good. Even in a 5-color deck, domain deck, it felt good. And also, the Pain Land over the island, like, came up, like, 3 different times. So, that was actually a really good choice. Yeah, the mana base was basically, I was only color screwed 1 game. So, really good mana. I mean, we had 20 mana sources, so it makes sense, right? Scout the Wilderness and Sprouting Goblin and Vinewall are lands. So, with 2 Grottos, also to scry looking for another land. Our mana base was excellent. The Artillery Blasts were pretty mopey, as expected. I would normally not play them unless I had something like Wrath. And they were good with Wrath, so. Shauna was insane. Tatovia was insane. The worst cards in the deck were the Tolarian Geyser didn't do anything. Like, that card was just bad. Which is not surprising because, like, our deck had a lot of fluff. And we needed cards that were actually doing something, and Tolarian Kaiser does not do anything. And you can tell how good Tolarian Geyser is because look at my deck. How good is Tolarian Geyser against my deck? It's basically maybe okay versus Elfhame Worm and Shalai's Acolyte. maybe okay against specifically those two cards. Otherwise, the card just does nothing. So, Domain Exploration is just a bad Magic card. You should never play it. I often don't play Impulse, and it's way worse than Impulse. So, yeah, I don't think I'm glad I didn't play the third Crystal Grotto. So the worst cards of the deck were Coral Colony, Tolarian Geyser, Scout the Wilderness is pretty bad. Although I don't know if it's Scout the Wilderness's fault that it was bad. But those are the three worst cards. I didn't really get to see Shali's Acolyte and Elfane Worm in action very much. Still don't know if it was their fault or not. The Firebrand was obviously great. The Ruala was great. Raph was great. Shauna was amazing. This was amazing. Espionages were obviously amazing. The Protected Negotiators was really good. No, Prismat, that card is just horrible. Like, for 3 mana, there's multiple divinations in the format. So you're never going to pay 3 for this. Elos Ilkor, if our mana base was just maybe a little bit better, I could maybe consider Elos Ilkor because it does have great synergy with Shauna. But and also has great synergy with Bite Down. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really do a whole lot, so here's the problem. I actually probably should have played... What I should have done is maybe played Negate instead of Coral Colony. And so I could negate my opponent's Urborg Repossession. Maybe we should have done that. Like, maybe we should have played Tidepool Turtle instead of Coral Colony, actually. Like, Tidepool Turtle instead of a Coral Colony, and then maybe play Negate instead of Geyser. And then... like maybe stall for time instead of Geyser. Could have maybe done that. So because stall for time would allow us to like artillery blast things we normally wouldn't be able to blast. Could have maybe done that. Yeah, stall for time is at least an instant, right? Yeah, the fact that this is a sorcery, I mean, I guess I had to play it because I had Shauna. But even then, it's like, I have to play Shauna, it has to live, I have to untap, then I have to play Geyser, then I have to have, like, mana afterwards. I don't know. Maybe I just cut the Geyser for Bite Down. It's a tough call. This pool was good, though. Yeah, I think I should have played the Negate. Especially since if you're playing for a qualifier weekend, you should be trying to basically try to make your deck good against good decks. And the good decks are the ones that are going to have rares, and they're going to have lots of draw twos, and they're going to have Urborg Repossession, more than likely. So Negate is really good against Urborg Repossession, which is the 1 black return a creature. If you play a 1 and a green, you can return a non-land permanent, or just a permanent, rather. That's like a key card to Sealed. And we had Frightful Return, which is sort of like one. But it makes it so like people, your decks in this format are typically 10 or 11 creatures. The most Sealed decks are 10 or 11 creatures, 5 to 7 terminates, and then 5 draw twos. That's what almost every deck is, and like 18 mana sources most of the time. So 18 mana and 10 creatures, so that's 28. So you have 12 open slots, and those 12 open slots are just terminates and draw twos. So and that's every deck. Every deck that I've seen in this format, every deck that I built, they're all built the same. It's normally 10 or 11 creatures, and you don't run out of threats because of Urborg Repossession being one of your draw twos. Um, and it's important to conserve your terminates for things you can't block down. And so in my deck, for instance, my deck is very vulnerable to terminates because of cards you can't block down. I have like maybe a 5/4 and a 5/6 flyer, and then Tatiovia, and that's it. Oh, I got these I got this Firebrand and Rootwalla, but Rootwalla can just Rootwalla and Firebrand are really vulnerable to like bad removal spells like +2/-2 or Cut Down or Lightning Strike, right? Cards that would normally like not do anything, they're vulnerable to that. Well, yeah, thanks for watching, and hope we all learned something. I know I did. I learned that like you want two Crystal Grottos, and I probably don't like Talaran Geyser or Scout the Wilderness that very much. And the Vine Wall was just okay, and the Coral Colony is iffy main deck. I'm glad I didn't play the Academy Wall because I had so many mana sinks. Right, I needed 7 mana. Like I already had Sprouting Goblin and Tetiovia. So and Raph, right? I already had like 3 awesome mana sinks. So definitely didn't want that. No, Runic Shot sucks. I would normally not play Runic Shot or Artillery Blast in any of my decks. It just so happened in this deck I had to play them, but yeah, they're pretty bad removal spells. They don't kill anything that matters. So like they can't kill Rootwalla, they can't kill Elfame Worm, they can't kill Shali's Acolyte, they can't kill Titovia, they can't kill Shauna, they can't kill Raph unless they already draw a card off it. Can't kill Goblin unless I draw a card off it. It doesn't kill anything worth killing. So same with Cut Down. I would basically, unless your opponent has the 4-mana 2/3 flyer in their deck, I would suggest not bringing in Cut Down. The card is just not performed for me at all. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on twitch.tv/darkest_mage.